Good evening, everybody. It's been a bit. We're going to just fire off again another quick stream tonight. We'll probably finish Megaman X3. Honestly, there's not much else aside from, Fortress stages and the one last heart tank that I unfortunately had to look up ahead of time because I could not remember. Could not remember at all where it was, so I'd had to wrap back around and unfortunately look it up. I can't say I know how to 100% this game. I had to completely look it up again, so I'm not going to take any blame for that. But yeah, depending on how quickly we finish the game off, if we're done sooner rather than later, then I'll boot something up. So we'll just move on to like X3 or something, or maybe something. We'll see how the night goes. But yeah, what song's supposed to be playing in the background? Hold on. I honestly forget where that comes from. I really need to double check that. But other than that, yeah, let's just get right onto it. No Rookie Hunter mode. We're good. We're good without that. We are very good without easy mode. This game does not kick my ass anywhere near enough. We'll just lower that. That seems a little loud. There we go. So yeah, last time where we left off, we beat pretty much all the bosses. Again, missing a single heart tank before it can go and finish off the game for good. And it was, in fact, Bubble Crab. I still think, like, the Mavericks in this game, like, animal-wise, I think, I'm gonna say as a whole, they are a lot more, I'm gonna say, inspired. Yeah, inspired's the word I'm gonna use. Oh, don't tell me it didn't save. Oh, it didn't save. Oh, that's not good. You know what? I'm just gonna reset the game and turn those controls back because I am going to need to be able to dash. That's weird. It really is. Hope we can skip that and skip this opening. Yeah, you'd think that. I swear, I changed this last time. I thought it clicked, but it didn't. I'm gonna change dash to right bumper, and yeah, there we go. Nope. And you can be start. Yep, and we do not need mono. We don't need audio in this day and age. I actually wonder, are there like modern day like mono monitors or modern day like mono monitors or TVs? Because like in older days, like smaller TVs, you couldn't fit like both speakers, so you have just like a mono, and they just blend everything down to one audio channel. It's something that doesn't seem like it's a thing anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna say in terms of like the armor in this game, at least for like the secondary armor. Yeah, I know the second armor in the series. I don't know. I like the addition of the red. I really do. But at the same time, I feel like it's missing something. It has like a certain je ne sais quoi the first one doesn't really get. Then again, one thing I've always never liked about any of the armors in the X series is that you lose out on the cool, like, you get to see, like, Megaman's color change, and, it's just a fun, ingenious way to show what weapons you have. But, I don't know, just the armor itself kind of just makes it go, it's not as good. Anyway, let's get this thing over and done with. Right, where is... There we are. Boom. There we go. Yeah, no, the song Slicer in this game, I still think it has the coolest, color scheme in this whole game, next to maybe, Megaman? I know, Bubble, what's it? R-Bubble? Oh, Bubble Shot. I think Bubble Shot is also like, I know, I like the yellow and the pink. It kind of reminds me of like a knockoff Oreo almost. It looks nice. I don't know what else to describe. Oh, since we are here, we're not going to leave just yet after we get what we need. Okay. So yeah, no, the heart piece, all the way up here. Nope, no, no, no. Why don't we try... Because it's over by these floating platforms. Okay, a little lower. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Almost at it. Yeah, up here. Again, no idea how anyone figured this one out. But yeah, that is everything when it comes to weapons in this, and heart pieces. We have all of Zero's parts, all the weapons, all the armor. All that's left now is just make the other stages a little easier. We are going to just fill up with all the sub-tanks, because there is one part here that I found out last... I think this is it. Yeah, this is the spot. Again, it's nice that they added this. I don't know, I always like these little, like, hidden grinding places in games. It's just fun. And with that, full sub-tanks, full everything, let's get out of here. Yes, thank you, Dr. Kane. We know where it is. Locate the X Sport base. Yep, it's in Antarctica. Anyway, yep, it'll take time to get Zero up and running. Let's go kick down their door. No, I always wondered how, I've been thinking, I wonder how they port these games over on modern hardware. Like, I wonder how, like, they set up the passwords to just save and load it. Anyway, with that, let's see what part of the fortress state... Yo, I forgot what this... I actually forgot this theme. Yeah, no, I forgot that this theme was in this game. I like this this song in particular a lot. I know, just there's like... It's very Mega Man at its core. I know, this is... If someone was to say, hey, what does a Mega Man X sound like? This is kind of what I would point them to. I know, this just has a certain vibe. I can't really put my finger on it. Oh, no, thank you. Woo! If there's... I'm gonna say this. I do like how, at least on later levels, like the X series, like, you have, like, these more, like, clearly mechanical, like robots. Oh, that's a callback. Oh. I couldn't kill him in time. Oh, well. You know what? Let's just make this easier on both of us, and just boom. Oh, I missed. There we go. Oh. You see, this is where it gets a little harder. Especially if I'm trying to hold a charge. Now, I think one of the armor charge shots in later games actually allowed X to destroy projectiles. What the hell blow up? Oh, that did a lot of damage to them. Oh no, this really? No, after the last one, that just seemed like weirdly easy. Yeah, they're doing a lot of callbacks. That looks like it really wants to throw me back that way. There's probably something more interesting over here. Oop. You know what? Can I trick shot you? No, I can't. Oh, come on, I despawned it? Really? Okay, you know what? Let's try this. And I think the armor in this game actually... Oh! I think the armor ability... chest armor in this game boosts your defense way too much! Because, like, look at that. Look at just how little damage I've been taking. You know what? Plan B it is. Yeah, no, that... Oh, wow. First level done already. I feel like I'm missing out on secrets from not just taking a plunge into those pits. But we'll see what happens. I think it's violent that's up first. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Well, let's get the hard one out of the way. Yeah, this is just a... if you haven't fought the X-Hunters first thing, then, yeah, no, you just... It's basically a rematch of Violent here. Seriously, whoever... I can never get a read on this guy's, like, attacks. I mean, these barriers also both help and hurt. Oh, no, I am not dealing with this right out the gate. But yeah, no, he just has a hard-to-read, hard-to-predict attack that just hits like a truck. Just die already! Holy shit. What? How could he have overloaded my circuits? Arrgh. And I think, even to this day, I think this is the hardest fight. More like Butt Hunters. Pink, Uniro. Pink, wow, why can't I remember your name? You pop in, like, pretty frequently, wow. Pink, it's too hot today. Ugh. But you know, how have you been? But yeah, no, still the hardest fight. Just on the couch? Ugh. I don't blame you. I know, in my chunk of middle nowhere space, it is just sweltering. Ugh. Not built for the heat. Yes, I did, actually. I did look over the ROM. I think I'll, at some point... I have plans for the future. I may not do the game on its own, but I think I have, like, a little event I'd like to do with something with that. It'll be probably further down the future, but that did give me a good idea for something. Stay... Now, again, there's something just about, like, these levels. I don't remember much about these later stages. Now, whoa. You know, after having to like, get the last tank in Bubble Crab stage, I don't know, I think I'm gonna... On one hand, yes, it's sweltering. A nice cool dip in either water or coolant or anything really that isn't just hot. Sounds like a good time to me. But at the same token, like, I don't know, just after how, what should I use here? That actually hits like a truck. Holy crap. Hopefully I don't need this. Or you know what? Why don't we try you? Now that's a little slow. Oh, no! Hey. Actually, hey, while we're here... it's not enough underwater. It's not quite worth it. I know I get the feeling later on in the series, the X series especially, can I get crushed by that platform? I'm generally curious now. Can I actually get crushed by this thing? Ugh. Yeah, this platform challenges like this is what always gets me a little... Really? Oh, you know what? You know what? No. I'm not doing this precision stuff. I'm just gonna tank, you know, more just scorching heat to the face. You know what? Leap of faith. Oh. Oh, shit! Wrong button! That actually was a wrong button. Okay, take two. Let's not whip an input. Yeah, that is why, that's why every time I see, like, these more precise platforming levels, that's what gets me nervous, because I will fudge an input, and it'll be a stupid, ow, input that does me in. You know what? Yeah, it's never always like, you know, just, I'm trying to do, like, a really, really strong, really hard, or not really strong, just a really complicated or really hard thing. It's, hey, don't press B. What's that? Press B? Got it. And just, ow. Ow! Okay, enough. Yeah, we're just doing that now. Just gonna do that. Where is Silk Shot? Here we are. Now, speaking of, like, other Silk Shots or Silk S's, did Silk Song finally get an actual announcement, or is that just another joke that's been going on for, like, way too long? Wait, I kind of realized that that didn't work. You know what? Pause menu it is. Slicer. Slicer? I hardly know her. But yeah, no, it's... When did I change weapon? Oh. Okay, you know what? Fine, fine. I'll just... go with the other... No? No, is this gonna bite me in the ass? Yes, it is. Hold on. A part of me does want to jump in there just to see, will this kill me? You know, there's so many things like, again, it's easy to do the whole, oh, hey, video games don't make a lick of sense thing. But, like, every time I see fire in a video game, it's just, you know, my whole instinct is, can I walk my character over it? Missed out on Zombies, Revenge on the Dreamcast. I'm actually not really aware of, that game as a whole. Like, I don't really... Aside from, what is it? Dreamcast styles I know of. Okay, going off of memory. Sonic Adventure 2, Crazy Taxi, and Shenmue, Marvel 2. Those are the only Dreamcast games I know of. So, okay. Oh, it's a House of the Dead spin-off. Like the Light Gun arcade games? I didn't even know they did a spin-off. Did they have... Was it like a full, was it like a full light gun shooter, or was it, the full light gun shooter, or did it do its own thing? Oh, what? I knew this game had a, like, extra life thing at the end that's just hard to get to. I don't even think that is worth it, honestly. How many lives do I have left? 2. Okay, I'm still good. But yeah, like, it's weird. I know the Dreamcast was is considered to have like a bunch of like very underrated have like a very underrated library. But I never like looked into it because again, the only games I know of that were on the Dreamcast were either ports of popular arcade games or games that got ports later on down the line, you know? You know what? We're just doing this boring way. You. Yo, I forgot that this thing actually absorbed... I forgot that that absorbed, you know, shots. That is... Magnus Centipede is just cool. His weapon's cool, like, the charge shot of his weapon's cool, the boss design's cool. Everything about that character is cool. I really, really, Oh no, it got to the point where I can like, fight him Buster first. I just wish this stage wasn't so hard without it, without all the upgrades. But yeah, no, House of the Dead, spinoff. Either way, that does sound fun. Do not like spikes. So, hold on. Does this... Spike Pit, okay. Does this expect you to have the air dash? Or does it expect you to take a hit? Like, I'm genuinely concerned about it at this point. Like, if there's one thing I've never been a huge fan of, and X6, I know for a fact X6 is absolutely terrible for this. Oh, this is the end of the level. Why don't we... Kaboom. No, that's not it. Oh, this is it. This just eviscerates it. There we go. You know, between this and the Scorpion, I wonder if every enemy in this game has its own, like, weakness, you know? Like, the Scorpion's weak to the Magnet Mines, that thing's weak to, is weak to Wheel Gator. Oh, no. Yeah, this is where you actually get the upgraded bosses, and Surge's goes from, you know, just flipping Cossack to whatever the hell this is. Oh, no, did not mean to slow down time. You know, I kind of love how, just that's a power, you know? Oh no. Yeah, so each of these things... Oh. Oh. No, I've always found, like, bouncing projectiles just the hardest to get a beat on, you know? At least the ones at the bottom. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, at least the ones at the bottom are just, you know, be fast and jump over it. It gave you a good reaction times. You can pretty much avoid all of them. I'm gonna bust my way through one of these eventually. Ooh. Do you mind? Okay, I should probably pop this with a weapon of some kind, because this is just not working. Oh, that actually worked. I forgot this is a bit of a boss buster. Either that or I just finally hit it enough. Yeah, I need to pick me up. Very much need to pick me up. Actually, let's try Silk Shot. That also worked really well. Wait, did I just have to Silk Shot everything? Is that what you're weak to? No? Okay, let's find out your weakness. Oh! Oh, that makes things easy. I can probably... Okay, never mind. I was wondering if I can set up a BRB and just not get hit. Oh, so that definitely doesn't work. That's not your weakness. Cross. Plus. Well, now he's on the defensive shit! Yeah, ooh. I really wish I could change the dash like a backtrip, because so far it's been less... It's been less, you know... platforming complete mess-ups, and more of just me pressing the wrong button. That's done me in. Okay, let's get the hard ones out of the way. Oop. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I still have space. You know, I still find it kind of funny that, you know, instead of, you know, highly powered concentrated lasers or whatever, that does nothing. Ow. Oh, no, that hit. That hurt him? No, it's easy to hit him with. Was that his weakness? I think that's his weakness. Strike chain it is. Okay, come on. You know what? Let's see if I can charge. Let's see how much a charge hit does to him. If I can... Refill. Need to pick me up. Ow! That barely did anything. Was not worth it. Let's see if I can keep tagging him. You know what? I just want to double check. Ow! No. Yeah, no, it's definitely, definitely strike chain. Oh! That's a predictable pattern, but one I just can't execute on. Please. Ow! Ow! God damn it, I cannot get... Exercise and no... Okay, I cannot fuck this up because I am... He is already getting me to a standstill. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We're Buster at only this. There's too much of a delay. Oh, no, no, no! Shit! No, I probably got hit enough to charge my screen clear attack twice. And it's like... Have you ever played air hockey? You know, the game where... That little arcade game, you know, where the puck is just really slippery and you can't, like... It's hard to, like, get a rally going. Yeah, that's... This is the fight that... It's like trying to score a goal in air hockey, except the other player's just throwing tennis balls at you. Like, it's annoying, but if someone throws enough tennis balls at you, you're gonna crumple eventually. Okay, yeah, this is... Don't die yet. Just don't die. Go down. Okay, okay, okay. And now things have just gotten a lot harder. A lot harder. Ooh. Okay, at least Silk Shot makes the first phase easy to get through. It's just the second fight. I just keep getting nickeled and dimed. No, I'd say, why doesn't Surge here just, you know, break the platform out? But, I mean, he had to jump into this thing. This air hockey tank hairdressing comb. Oop. Some way. So, plus. Why'd I jump into it? Cross. Plus. Keep jumping into it. Come on, please, look out. God! Yeeshi mama. I'm sorry, it's an old man and a tube. How is this guy so hard to hit? I can't... You know what? Fuck, let's just see how much this does. Will you do anything? 1 damage. One damage. Okay. That is so that might have clutched me. Might? Ooh. Yeah, might. Might have clutched me at the end there. Come on. Down we go. Yeah, after this, this isn't looking too hot. Oh! Or I could just dash into his little garbage compactor. Wow, okay. I do remember Surge's fight has always given me trouble, but not, like, actually beat my ass, game over me, and kick me to the curb game or trouble. So I'm just gonna do an emergency E-Tank stock on that, because, like, holy fuck, I'm going to need everything there. And you know what? I'm also stealing an extra life. But no, if there's one thing I need to do, because if there's one, like, artistic flair I like about my stream, I don't know, maybe my layout's a little overcomplicated, but I like the whole desk shit nowhere thing. And I should really steal some of these games' backgrounds, because, like, Bubble Crab's background, especially, is just nice. It's a really nice place. I'd love to, like, you know, vacation there for, like, a couple days or a week. Okay. Boom. There we go, and let's just get this thing out of the way. There we go. Yeah, in terms of armor, I know, I think the second... I definitely think the second armor here is a lot more functional, I'd say. The body piece actually has something exotic. The leg piece just kind of adds, you know... The leg piece, again, adds, like, the other movement option you'd expect. The head, like, I still think that the only X game, off the top of my head, that actually has, like, a good head armor piece that does something cool and is useful is the head. Nothing else kind of really comes up. Okay, let's run back surges. But yeah, no, if there's one thing that that's neat, I guess. I'm honestly surprised that these, fortress levels are as short as they are, you know? Like, I normally expect, like, these fortress levels to be, like, you know... Maybe not as short as a, intro level, but definitely... I think that's the Giga Crush. Yeah, no. I expect, like, these fortress levels to be about the size of, like, a regular Megaman X level, you know? Or just, like, an average level, unless you're throwing, like, 50 of them at the end of the game. I know, if there's one thing I never liked the classic games for... Like, I like the classic games, but I think I like the X stages more horizontal design and a lot more sprawling open space and more emphasis on exploration, funnily enough. But, wow, where was I going with that? Huh. Completely forgot where I was going with that. Oh, yeah. Like, the later, classic, games, like, I remember or just Mega Man 5 just having a shit ton, and I mean an absolute shit ton, of, fortress stages. They're all, like, really short, bite-sized things. Oh, 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 oh! That was close. Yeah, I remember them being, like, small, bite-sized little ordeals, but at the same time, it just kind of drags on, you know? Like, I think, like, 4 decently sized level, like, 4 additional stages at the end of the game that at least emphasizes, like, oh, no. At least emphasizes all the abilities you caught, like, at least all the boss weapons. Like, this hit up, like, that dash up here. I'm gonna try something. I don't really have the lives for it, but I kind of want to see how it pans out, because, like, the first X game realized how important the dash was and essentially gave it to you. And again, kind of worked as a tutorial to show you that you can upgrade shit. Ow, I'm now crispy in the game and in real life. Okay, yeah, so it's either take a hit and dash across, or air dash across. Okay, that worked. Surprised I was able to air shot that thing. Oh, hello. Then again, it's probably a good thing that these levels are so short, because it's just easy to get back to the bosses. But I am... Yeah, you know what? I'm fine. We're fine. We're good. Oh, the boss isn't even in yet. I died. Almost died going up the stairs. Okay, whoop. Missed. 1. There's 2. Ow. There's 3. 4. He is quick on the draw. Okay. Let's try Strike Chain. Okay, and don't tilt left and right. Oh no, that's only doing 1 pip of damage, isn't it? What is your weakness? What are you weak to? No way, it's Burner. Is it? Is that doing more damage? Or am I just, you know, missing something? I think this is his weakness. I think I was hitting with the wrong weapon this whole time. Okay, maybe I can take one more hit that isn't a direct one. Okay, not taking the chance. You know, I'm not sure what's worse. The fact that I was able to land point blank, or if I just took a hit point blank. Or missed point blank. Ow! Ow! Ah! Come on. Come on up. Yes. Yeah, no, I didn't know, for whatever reason, I thought it was Crystal Stale's weak. He was weak to Crystal Stale. You know what? Let's try something. Oh, oh no, oh no. Okay, one. I can wave burner through. You know what? Fuck this. I'm not doing this cat and mouse shit anymore. So long, farewell, good night, goodbye. This is impossible! The prophecy must... What prophecy? What prophecy, old man? Yeah, you know what? I think that fight warranted just a Giga Crush at the end, because, like... God damn it! Wow. Have you ever seen The Simpsons, okay? There's that one scene where Sideshow Bob, he just keeps walking on rakes. Just, you know, just walks up the middle of the road, long story short, takes a step, rake blats him in the face, just kind of goes, turns around, takes another rake, steps on another rake, blats him in the face. That is what that boss fight felt like. Holy shit. Ooh. Ooh, new music. A lot more gritty. Now, there's one thing about, X2. There is another hidden Street Fighter move somewhere. Thing is, I have no idea where the Shoryuken is in this game. Yeah, because you know how the first game got the Hadouken? Well, yeah, this game you get the Shoryuken. But, I don't know where it is. Okay, let's try a Charge Straw, because I could use extra life. Wow, these extra lives, like in these levels, just really exist just to mess with you, huh? At least the Strike Chain has plenty of ammo. Yeah, gimme! Give it to... Yeah, I want it! Come on! No? Fine. Yeah, no, these extra lives on this level just feel like... just mean-spirited, you know? You know what? I'm so tempted. I am so tempted right now to actually looking up where the Shoryuken in this game is. I kind of want to figure that out. Because if there's one thing I want to pull off, it's just how little I can pull off a Street Fighter move. Like, the first actual Street Fighter game I put, like, any time in. Or, like, any fighting game. And I wanted to get decent at fighting games. I happened to, I ended up buying, like, a fight stick, mostly on a whim, right? I still have it. Who knows? Maybe I'll do, maybe I'll do a little grudge match against Street Fighter 2 someday. But with that being said, it took me years. I can still barely, and only on my fight stick, barely pull off a Shoryuken consistently. I don't know, it took me forever, like, to get that motion down pat, and even then, I still don't like it. Yeah, given how cryptic the Hadouken is in the first X game. Oh, I actually have to bring that less. Let's try something. Come on, here, baddie. There we go. Ah, okay. You can all go away, please. And bubble time. You know what? Have some bubbles. Yeah, bubbles. Again, hold on. Oh, I'm surprised I managed to figure that one out. Okay, fine, I'll just reset that. Or not. Okay, take 2. Action. Oh, wait. You know what? Time to use my favorite mobility power-up in the game. Woo! Okay, we can do this. No, we can't. Skewered. Okay, let's try this again. I want to get... yeah, let's go through platforming hell. I only got... Yeah, you know what? I got 3 lives. I make it to the end. I'm in the blue. I'm in the green. Do not disappear on me. Yeah, you know what? I can at least break even if I keep attempting this again. Ooh. You know what? We're cheesing this. If I was faster, I could have cheesed it a bit better. Still too slow. But you know what? At least we can, you know, keep on staying at the same, you know, type of lives. Same amount of lives. At least until I run out of, oh, and I'm not even gonna run out of the crystal. Was Crystal Chaser? Crystal H. I think that was enough to charge up the crush. Nope. Nope, just bit the bullet there. You know, extra lives are just one of those things in gaming, like, you don't really think about because it's a convention, you know? You just have... It's something so you can keep trying these challenges again and not mess up, right? But, like, I know some people are, like, conceive of, like, extra lives as, like, you know, alternate timelines or, like, you know, just do-overs or just, you know, just not existing in universe. Which, you know what? Fair. There's something like I just have an idea, or not an idea, just a funny idea that, like, if extra lives are just, like, extra units, like, you know, like, let's say X here was just mass-produced, right? Just a mass-produced robot, doesn't really, you know, doesn't really have, what's what we're looking for here? Not, like, unique, one-of-a-kind. There must be something, like, funny, at least for, like, you know, one of the enemies, just looking on to, like, this unfold. Of just seeing the same make and model of robot, or just the same dude, relentlessly throw themselves into, like, the, into a spike pit for, like, games that they may not even, like, acknowledge in universe, you know? Like, you'd think, like, after a while, they'd try something else. Wow, really have to thread the needle there. Very, very precise. Running out of easy ways to get through there. Not this way, though. We're gonna have plenty of these crystal shots. If it was underwater, though, it might be a little... You know what? Bubbles. I might just even... Hit me. Can I even... No, I can't jump that high. There we go. It's going to be a little quicker. Heading this way? Oh, shit, what? What the? Is this where the Shoryuken's supposed to be? What the? Let me try something. No, what is the point of this room? You know what? Hold on. Why is this room here? Like, it's hidden, it's out of the way. There has to be something to this place. You know what? Fuck it. No, we're not dealing with this. Oh, there's even more. Great. Oh. Whoa! Oh, shit. Can I... No? Okay. So, Sonic Slicer wasn't the... Nope, no, I am... You have a lot of weapon ammo. So yeah, you'd think, you know, the fast guy would just be a lot faster, but no, it's... Oh! You know what? You know, at least this is a clever... Oh, shit. So yeah, immune. Oh no. So if I go too high up, he's gonna try to ram me. No. I'm kind of surprised. This is a fun twist. You wouldn't expect, like, this guy to have that ability. You know what? I forgot I had something that could maybe... No? Oh, I just have to be incredibly precise. Ow. You know what? I want to see if this works. Let's try charging this. Oh, that does a number if I don't get hit. You know what? While we're also here, we have plenty of sub-tanks and plenty of extra lives. Ooh. Yeah, that looks like it hurts like hell. Whoa, ow. A little too far. Yeah, at the very least, this is a fun, like, little exploration of, you know, boss weaknesses. No, that's gonna be Master, revenge me! And the fast one... It's weird how the fast one gives up his mobility. I don't know if it speaks, like, you know, each to, like, the hunter's intelligence or what. That, you know, they get various upgrades throughout the game, you know? Like, you know, Violent... the very, you know, the big, strong, stupid one, you know, just has, like, add some platforms in and nothing too much to his boss fight. The super genius, you know, goes all out with, like, several different, like, big machines. And, like, the smarter than average or average intelligence one tries a different approach to his fight. Like, it's neat. Still, I wish I did something a little more Violence, like, rematch, you know? Well, isn't this ominous? I wonder if we're gonna get another place to grind. Oh, no, it's just boss. Just the boss teleporters. Now, who do we have? At least we get some small pick-me-ups. Now, let's go with you. Who do we get? Oh. The most obnoxious one, Wheel Gator. Okay, let's start this. Strike Chain. Come on, do the wheel, do your thing. Nope, ow. But yeah, no, there's... Wheelgater, I think, is, like, a fairly easy boss to start with, but still, like, I'm not, well, not quite sure how I feel about, you know, like, the X series tradition here. That just fuck up the wall? Oh no, I forgot, his drill attack messes up the wall. So yeah, I can't wall jump there anymore. It's not like I would. I kinda wish he threw more of these in this fight. Like, honestly, because, like, look at this. The one way you, you know, you avoid most of, oh no, no. Out we go. The one way we avoid most of his attacks is literally just, you know, wall jumping. But he'll, like, along the fight goes on, he, like, chips away. I wish he did this more. Like, I know I'm, like, looping up his weakness, but still. And aside from his Saw Blade, Wheelgater... Then again, he does do a lot of spinning. He is on a tank. And I was about to say, Wheelgater doesn't really do much with the whole wheel theme, but I mean... He's on a tank, he's on a vehicle, he has Saw Blades, he does a lot of spinning. There's, like, a lot of... There is a lot of, like, spinny stuff to his design. So yeah, no, I mean, I think this is a neat concept, even though I think his theme is, like, hilariously obnoxious. I will never let that go... Ow. Never let that go. Now, I'm trying to think of, like, a Crocodile Hunter pun, but I can't think of anything. Nothing comes to my mind. Wait, this will probably fully stock us up. At least back to full health. Which one of you do I decide to take? You. Let's do you. Yes! Okay, let's go. Let's go, Magna. Oh. You know what? I want to Buster only this guy. He's a fun fight. I accidentally swapped to his weakness. I want to actually have a clean Buster only fight. I legitimately love his fight. And now he's gonna spam his harder move, damn it. Wow, actually with the charge Buster, this is a lot easier. Holy shit, he does not have any, much away of, you know, Mercy invincibility. You gonna throw some more stars? On the ground, on the roof. Roof it is. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so I think I know how I like to avoid that. Go closer next time, maybe. Yeah, if Ever's tail, the fight becomes a, like, a... Did he just try to Shoryuken me? I didn't know the guy had a fucking, anti-air. Sorry, I did not. I actually didn't want to sucker punch him with his weakness. Yeah. As I was saying, like, last time, I don't like... In real life, like, there's 3 types of animals that, like, legitimately freak me out. And that's deep-sea creatures, insects, bugs, and, you know, like, crustaceans, or, you know, like, anything in between there. Anything that doesn't have, like, a big-ass, like, a huge schema. You know what? Yeah, we're cutting you off. That is how I feel today. I am dead serious. Okay, nope, he's invulnerable there. You know, as disappointed as I am seeing, like, Morph Moths, like, not his base form, or, you know, not his full form until, like, later. I still think this is a fun, like, twist on the fight, you know? I kinda wish more X bosses had something like this. Oh, come on, leave me alone. Is Just Mercy getting bigger? Wait a minute. Hold on, he's getting bigger. What happens if we let him just fully grow? Yeah, no, he is definitely getting bigger. Let's see where this goes. Is it, like, stay the same size? Yeah, I've never noticed his size get bigger. Oh! Oh, so he does actually... So he can't actually go premature. Oh, does he get stronger? Okay, since I don't want to quite die to Dwarf Moth, we're just gonna tackle him. Just out of the sky, just... No. But no, I didn't know it was based on how much junk he collected. That's new. That's some new info. But yeah, no. Huh. Learn something new every day. Really do. Which one do I go for? I'm thinking you. Oh, wire. Oh. I want to do this first, but you can't. Because Wire Sponge, I think, has one of the best death animations of any Mega Man boss. Or at least of any X-Series boss. Gonna do your thing? Ow. No, you get down from there. Yeah, honestly, this is actually kind of impressive, you know? Yeah, to complete this game. Ooh. Because, yeah, no, you just cut him in half. I really wish more bosses had stuff like this, you know? The fact that he just actually, you know, cut the wire and just clean straight in two, that's cool as shit. I really love that detail. I think it's... I kind of, not regret, not hate, just disappointed. I'm disappointed that the X-Series didn't, like, try to go with the whole two enemy weakness things. One that does more damage, and the other one that, like, limits their attack option. Like, more fun. Sorry, Magna Centipede. Oh, this is snow. Okay, I just kind of realized this is supposed to be snow. Okay, Roadrunner. You gotta go meep. There he is. Okay, let's see if I can get my spacing right. There we go. There we go. I wonder how much this loops. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna... Ow! Ow, again. And... I'm trying to think of a Wile E. Coyote pun. Nothing's coming to mind tonight. Oh, wait, no. It's too... That's all, folks? More of a general Looney Tunes thing, I guess. But, yeah, no, with, yeah, with, like, enemies having secondary weaknesses in this game, I think it's a very it's an underexplored, you know, like, thing. They could have done more of it throughout the series. I'm a little disappointed they didn't. And, okay. Oh, they made Bubble Crab's, like, stage a lot harder. They actually added spikes at the top. Nope. I'm gonna charge this just so I can... Whoop. Can I get another hit? Yes, I can. I know, but I kind of forgot how, like, easy of a fight Bubble Crab is. It's a shame. I think he has a cool design, and, again, a nice, like, using, like, verticality for, like, his main attack, that's cool. Basically, you know, area denial the boss. You know, he just limits how much you can move and tries to force you to, you know, take a risk on one of his attacks. Like, that's fun. I kind of wish they explored it slightly more. Anyway, time for the last one. Flame Stag. Oh wait, there's two. Who haven't I killed yet? Oh, Crystal Snail and Flame Stag. So literally all that's left is Fire and Ice. But no, I'm gonna say this. Like the second time around, I think the Mavericks in this game, they're weird. They're a lot either weirder or like a lot more... Then again, one of them has a mandrill and a Kawanger, so I can't really say the first one had anything more offbeat. But at the same time, I think I like this selection a lot more. Oh. Sheer coincidence. I found this out, I think, yeah, you're weak to this. I found this out, just from sheer coincidence. Wasn't looking up much, up on this. And you're now a slug. But basically, you can thank this guy. You see, a certain artist ended up drawing did a bit of an artwork of Crystal Snail here. And, when he showed, like, his friends growing up, he, was basically told, yeah, keep doing this. And because of that, this artist here, he ended up, whoa, wrong side. He ended up, oh, that just bullies him away. That's actually fun. The artist who basically drew this guy showed his friends, and they told him to keep it drawing. And eventually that guy went wrong to making, you know, just a small, quaint little anime called My Hero Academia. Yeah, you can think Crystal Snail. Crystal Snail, of all things, were one of the biggest, like, names in anime, like, in the new 10s. Which I just find, like, you know, it's neat. It's neat how, like, you know, things kind of intersect like that. But now, lastly, again, neat design now that I see where his antlers are supposed to be. Oh, and he's just starting out with Blue Flame. Okay, he is just ready to go. And a Bobbles. Okay, need a little bit more space. Nope. Now, I try to, like, charge shot this guy just for more damage. But at the same time, like, it's a shield, and I kind of don't want to fight close up with this guy. I think this guy also kind of starts off the whole Fire Mavericks kind of being secretly Street Fighter characters, you know? Because, you know, starts, like, throwing punches. I honestly half expect this guy... If he didn't do, like, his little fling tackle, I would honestly expect, like, a roundhouse kick or something, you know? Kicking seems like just a very stag thing to do. It has been a while, Megaman. Oh, he's using the full name. What, Sigma? It seems that the X-Hunters have failed, but don't worry. I've arranged for some new toys for you to play with. But yeah, no, Sigma's back. Surprise! As I did in the last game. And yeah, at this point, it's just Sigma. Which at this point, we're just going back to the central... I don't know if this is supposed to be a clone to the central computer stage, or we actually do head back this way. Which I think we do. It's literally the same stage. It's nice to revisit this place. No, visiting this place again under new pretenses, there's something here. There's something to it that I kind of like. I really wish the series took more advantage of this. I kind of wonder. I wonder, if I missed any upgrades, could I have grabbed them here? I think I'd be able to grab upgrades here if I missed them. Okay. Oh, no. Since I'm not going for speedrunning here. on. Down we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hey, doesn't this look familiar? And this is where we get Zero's cooler counterpart. Zero. Look who I found wandering around, Megaman. My friend here had a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die, and he's not too happy about that. Now I think it's time that he repays the favor. Now, yeah, you're not gonna guilt trip me here. And if you got all the Zero parts, Zero comes back with his fucking... Yeah, no. Zero has a kick-ass theme. I don't know what it is, but his theme has always been just good. Sigma, you should have studied the blueprints closer. There's only one. We get it. You're trying to be cool. It may be working this time, but still. Wait, Zero. I know your secret. You were destined to follow. Where are you pulling this one from? Maybe... Okay. The fact that, one, X has lore, the X series has lore like this kind of boggles my mind a bit. But at the same time, the fact that there's, like, prophecies and stuff like this, and that you're just being plopped into, it's like, you know, we're really out of the loop here. Fine, you will not follow me, then I'll watch you die. Now, if you didn't get all the, Zero parts, you'd actually fight Zero, which I think is a fun boss fight. A part of me was thinking of off-stream, getting another password. You know what? After this, I'll do a password so I can refight Zero. Unfortunately, Sigma is now out of here. Zero. Sorry to keep you waiting. Easy there. Actually, no, no, wait, that's I'm gonna say, yeah, this predates Metal Gear Solid, so you can't do the whole kept you waiting, huh? Voice, you know? Greens will have to wait. You have to defeat all the Mavericks, including Sigma. Well, yeah, I mean, I think Sigma's really the only one here, and he's on the back foot. His rebellion's already shattered. We pretty much wiped out his remnants. All that's left is just to, you know, go after him. You'll take out the main computer. Why do you have to take out the main computer? Is it this what's causing Mavericks? Here it is. Sigma lies just ahead. How do you know he's down there? You know what? Forget it. It's a lead up to a boss fight, and I think this is a better lead up to, like, a boss, I think, than the first game. Like, they definitely upped their, team definitely upped their game here. Okay. I legitimately forget what the hell, Sigma does for most of his phases. You're merely a bothersome insect. Again, with the full name. No time that I crush you beneath my heel. So if X is about 5'3", then Sigma here is probably about 10 feet. Easy there, Wolverine. Ow. Now let's find out what you're weak to. Ow, ow. Ow, ooh. Nope. Ow. What is your pattern? Aside from just setting me to the wall. Yeah, they definitely upped the fact that he has a new body because, like, yeah. The first fight, Sigma really wasn't, that did nothing. The first fight, Sigma wasn't nearly that strong. But that's doing nothing. That do something? Oh, yeah. Claws with claws, I guess? Oh, well, this is a pretty oppressive attack, so... On, down we go. Still likes his wall jumps. Uh-oh. I'm gonna need a refill. Whoop. Ow. Let's just get some of these bouncing around. He'll run into them instead of having to aim. Why don't we just flip the screen projectiles? That tends to work. Oh. Oh, I forgot he had that. Let's get another one going. But yeah, they definitely do sell the factor that Sigma's kind of, like, new and improved, you know? Looks like he has his own Hadouken here. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, again. Okay, that's one body down. But yeah, if X is 5'3", and Sigma's about 2x as high, then Sigma's about 10'5". What the shit? That is the size of a small house. Oh hey, Mode 7's finally back. I mean, it's a fun callback, a bit of foreshadowing here. A bit of foreshadowing here, you know? Because, again, in the central computer, you already don't look like enemy types like this. Now it's just Sigma spawning in enemies. But hey, at least he spawns in health. Oh, come on. Ow. Really hard to outspeed that. Yeah, taking the hit there. Yeah, no, that attack is not doing that much damage. I think it's just tankier. It's also a neat touch that you don't really get to see his health. Yeah, just it's also neat how he spawns back. I think this is one of the more inventive, like, Sigma phases in the series, you know? Okay, no, it's actually better for me to get hit by the wireframe than is... Oh, he is getting crippled. Yeah, it's better for me to hit the wireframe than it is for me to, like, to take hit from the beam. Can't quite get the dash after that jump. Oh yeah, that's red. He's almost dead. You know what? Let's try something. If this ends him, this is going to be too perfect. That actually did it! No, no, no. No, I thought that would be it. I thought that would have ended him, but no. Now he's just trying to teleport into us. Okay. You know what? Can't take the hit from the, Okay. Well, Sigma's dead. Yeah, a lot easier. I'm gonna say, this is a much, much easier fight compared to the first X game. I know, just... You having trouble there, Brain Scratcher. Well, the central computer's down. Megaman X, I've lost to you again. Each defeat only makes me stronger and serves to bring you closer to your ultimate doom. But something's not right. I don't quite understand. Why did Zero? He is the last of the Doctor's creations. Ah, yep, good night. Yeah, dropping a lot of cryptic hints. I thought there was an escape sequence. I thought this game had an escape sequence where you actually have to run out. Oh, no, you do. Actually do. No? Ooh. But yeah, I think that's X2. So, yeah, no, I ended really early. So yeah, thoughts on X2 itself. I'm not sure how I feel about it compared to the first game. Joined by his friend Zero, Megaman X gazes out over the sea. Sigma has once again been destroyed, but X wonders if the fighting will truly end. Okay, logistically, again, I was going over this. That is a nice background. Was Dr. Light's dream of a world in which Reploids and humans live together in peace merely a dream? If you know where the series goes, then yeah, it's pretty bad. Oof. The price of peace is often high, X thinks to himself. Who or what must be sacrificed for it to become a reality? Well, I mean, Zero died and came back, so he didn't really lose much. And when the time comes, will he be able to do it? The future holds the answers. Or... or what? But yeah, no. As a whole, X2, kind of like a one step forward, one step back sort of thing. Oh, we get their actual names in like the level. I guess the first thing. Oh, it's an order of appearance. Gigantic Mechanaloid, Pro Copper, Weather Critical, Soul Solar L and M, the Pro 820 UI type, Sky Farmer. Who the heck was a Sky Farmer? Angreploid. Okay, that's. Wow. Paraloid, S35, E1, R5, Beatron, Morga. I wish I had, like, you know... I wish I had, like, visuals. Like, go with it. Because who the heck's a Chop Register? Ride Chaser, Tomboy Type G, Fisherman, Jelly Seed. Okay, so we're just... Yeah, we're getting, like, a fun little... Tuba Mail generator. Okay, Disc Boy 08. Those are probably some of my favorite characters here. So the ride armor in this game is the EG2 or Rabbit type. But yeah, no, I think for a lot of what X2 does, or at least tries to improve on... Oh yeah, you get these little useless stats. Power, speed for RP. Ostrich here better have, like, you know, a ton of speed. What are the strongest heroes? Oh, so of course, Crystal Snail's speed is like 5. Mega Centipede's at 8. Red Ostrich power. Yeah, that's to be expected. Holy shit, Wheel Gator's supposed to be that strong? It certainly doesn't feel like it. Agile. Ooh, Agile is fast. Surges is stupidly high for what you're expecting. Holy shit. Neo Sigma. Yeah, that tracks. Let me guess, X and Zero are, like, unknown? And you as... Yeah, that makes about sense. That makes sense. But yeah, the series is definitely like a one step forward, one step back situation. You know, it's... They do a lot. I like how you have mini-bosses near the start of the game, kind of like shuffling your weakness order around, you know? You kind of you have to deal with that in a different way or lose out on the good ending. Which I think is neat. I don't think this game's exploration is well, because it necessitates you to replay, which can be both good and bad. But, like, needing Bubble Crab's weapon to deal with Bubble Crab's items, it's weird. And again, Wheel Gator is, like, responsible for, like, so many secrets that you kind of have to take him out first, or, like, as one of the first if you want anything done with them, you know? So those two things kind of feel at odds with each other. Just I like the mini-boss things. I'm not a huge fan of... Yeah, the exploration just seems a little wonky to me. And some of these items just seem very cryptic. Like, at least the Hadouken in X1 seemed like cryptically, really cryptically, you know, very cryptic for what's supposed to be. So I still have plenty of time tonight, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick BRB, and while I do that, I'm actually going to see if I can find a password that gives me everything except Zero, and we're going to refight Zero to show that off. And I'm going to figure out where the heck the Shoryuken is, just because I'm curious. So I'm just going to zoop on over here, and I'll be right back. Anyway, I am back. So I managed to pull up a password that, I don't think it'll take me to Sigma stage. It won't take me to Sigma stage 5, but it'll take me to the fourth, like, Sigma stage. And I should be able to at least go from there. But since this is one of those games that, basically you have to, reset to play, we are going to be going back to the title screen. We're starting the game. Also, when I was on BRB, I also looked up the Shoryuken, because that room just kind of felt weird to me. Like, why was it there? Turns out that's where the Shoryuken was, and you have to have full health. You have to have full health in order to go there. A bit of a cheese off, but okay. Fair enough. Again, not as cryptic. Not as cryptic as the Hadouken, but I know, a little more cheesy, I guess. So the password I have is going to be, I think the stage 4, so that's going to be 7. That is 727. 7276. 7163. And 163. 6482. 3681. That should take me to Sigma Stage 4 with no 0 parts. But everything else. I should have all armor upgrades, weapon upgrades. Oh wait, this is the first stage. Oh no. Oh no, I'm on wrong information. I don't quite want to revisit this. Yeah, let's try this again. Let's try a different password. Let's try... Start the game. Let's try... Let's try this one. So this one's going to be... This one's going to be 7366. Oh no, wrong, completely wrong. This is going to be 1172. I realized there's no 9 here. That's weird. You normally expect numbers to go from 1 to 9. 33. 3367. 6188. And 3 2 3 2 4 6. Let's try this. Now this should take us close to the end. No, really? Huh. Pretty much the same thing. What the heck? Do I want to redo all these stages? Do I really want to redo all these stages? Now, I'm going to try to find... Let's see if I can pull up at least one more password. Let's try this. Upgrades. No upgrade. No parts. Yeah, no, that's the exact opposite of what I want. Don't tell me that we're getting all these, like, looped around. All upgrades. Grade 0 parts. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this one. So the password I have right now, if this will boot up and load and do what it has to do. Let's try 6164. 6164. 655. 7 6 8 2 8 7 2 7 2 2 3. Let's try this one. Okay, hopefully this works. There we go. That's everything, and no 0 parts. Let's see what this 0 fight's like. So at the very least, if you miss the Mega Centipede heart, at the very least. Very least. Very least you get another take at it. Again, since we're not in the speedrunning mood. Oh, extra life. That's lucky, I guess. I mean, if we're just demoing the one fight, maybe the alternate ending too. That's... Okay, so I have to say, if I had another one of these things drop an extra life, I wonder if the password did some RNG manipulation there, because, that doesn't seem normal. And as you can see... Oh, look at that, it's now regular 0. Look who I found wandering around, Megaman. My friend here has a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die, and he's not too happy about that. No, I think it's time that he repays the favor. And unfortunately, this is what it's like being on the receiving end of 0. Yeah, no, just pure power. If anyone has played Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you know how much damage 0 does. Holy shit. Yeah, no, if you miss the 0 fight... Yeah, he can just block your Buster shots, because fuck you, I guess. Erase your other shots. Yeah, this more than makes up for Sigma's, like, easy fight. 0's the real final boss challenge. Yeah, no, his charge shots eat everything. Hard to punish. I don't even know if he has a weakness. I don't have any sub-tanks. Oh, this is immediately a lot harder. Nope. At least I can force him to block. Now that does nothing. Strike chain? Nope. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah, I think he's just Buster only. I haven't tried everything yet, but at the same time, I can barely hit him. Okay, just block. Yeah, just... It's a wheel. What do you expect? Silk shot. Nope. Bubbles? No, about what you'd expect. Ice. Nope. Yeah, just, you gotta Buster only him. I don't know what his weakness is if he has one. Oh, and you have to restart the stage all over again. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, having 0 as a boss fight... Yeah, it's a simple pattern, but he hits like a truck. I think it makes up for the Sigma fight being a lot easier. Yeah, it's a lot easier than other games. At least compared to X1. Sigma's X1 fight is a lot more brutal. Yeah, let's see if we can at least beat Zero. Which again, this is a fun fight. It really is. It's nice to see X and Zero finally go toe-to-toe. I kind of like, you know, it lets the first game kind of come full circle, you know? Where basically, you know, the first game, X is not as strong as Zero. And even then, he doesn't hold the candle like Vile's like ride armor. But it took Zero point-blank blast that ended his own life to take that thing out. So at this point, you kind of see X and Zero are a bit more on even footing now. Even though, like, Zero here isn't acting at, like, you know, full capacity. Like, it's clearly not... It's him physically, but it's definitely not him at the helm. Oh. I mean, just a simple, like, 3-buster combination. That is brutal. Yeah, and again, his charge shots eat your charge shots. Oh! That hits like a truck. This is just like a truck that hits you with smaller, faster trucks. Yeah, can't, you have to be fast to even, like, to take advantage, like, punish this guy. I guess he's charging the whole time, so yeah, you have to let him do his little burst first. Yeah, maybe the second charge shot hits a bit better. But yeah, no, Zero, it's a simple thing, but you just have to execute fast, by the looks of things. He moves fast. Whoops. Just dropped something. Hopefully one of these guys drops health. No. Yeah, the fact I don't have a full sub-tank is also making this a lot harder than what it needs to be. Like, even one pick-me-up would be good. Again, we don't really have to worry about crunching numbers or doing a time trial. Nope, no extra lives. Hoping maybe we get a little lucky again, but at least we're getting something. How much? So we have almost a full sub-tank. Oh, well, there goes that. Okay, let's skip the dialogue, skip everything. Let's see where this goes. Okay, immediately jump to the wall now. Yeah, if you're too slow, you get hit by the tail end. Yeah, if I miss that, like, mid-air dash, screwed. Oh, got way too aggressive there. Okay, we're starting to make some good headway. Yeah, we're making good headway. We're starting to get a read on Zero here. Okay, we doing this? Yep. Okay, Yeah, we got this, we got this, we got this. So as long as I don't do anything monumentally stupid. And I also like how this, you kind of just have to do a straight-up fight with Zero here. There's no fancy tricks, there's no weakness or vulnerability loop. It's just skill and not choking. Oh. Looks like Zero is back to normal. Zero. Okay, do you remember me? Yeah, I guess so. Sorry to cause you so much trouble. X, you need to go after Sigma. I'll try to destroy the main computer. Take care of yourself, Zero. I don't have time to put you back together again. I'll be okay. Get going, X. Yeah, now the fight goes on as normal. Here it is, X Sigma lies just ahead. Yeah, you can't really go ahead, and I think the rest of the game proceeds as normal. So yeah, that was the Zero fight, which, again, it's fun. It's a fun little climax, and I think it adds to the first game, where X is at least more on even footing, even though Zero is not all there. Okay, now can I do this first stage with, like, barely any sub-tanks? Nope. Okay, Sonic Slicer it is. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Okay, yeah, you know what? We're just gonna do this instead. Ow! He just sends you flying. Those really seem to like the ceiling. Ow, ow. Ouch. Well, Crush is open. Do I have... not quite a full tank? Ooh. Ah, yeah, no, just demolished. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me if you fail to beat Zero. You have to do this, everything all over. Oh, no. Oh, no, that makes things so much harder. Holy shit. Yeah, that makes things so much harder. Holy shit. I would need full sub tanks for that. Yeah, at this point though, I think I've shown pretty much everything X2 has to offer aside from the Shoryuken. Which, that was a bit of a cheese. That was a bit of a cheese off, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I still got a good chunk of time left. I was honestly expecting that to take a little longer. I know, I thought Zero kicked my ass a little harder than that. But yeah, no, you have to take out Zero, and then Sigma. And Zero's first phase is, I'd say, a lot harder. So, because you don't have a... like, a weakness weapon, I think, that can really, really do a number. Gonna do your charge, yep. Also the details. As soon as he throws that first punch, just ground is destroyed. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, at this point I kind of want to see if I can beat it, but I mean... Oh, really, there's nothing ventured, nothing gained here. But yeah, as I'm getting my ass beat by Zero. Holy shit. Yeah, no, as X2 as a whole, I like what it did. It definitely tried to experiment a bit more. And for like an immediate sequel, not a bad attempt. They took what worked, tried something different. And I really wish some other element... They would actually revisit like some other, like the chase and clock elements. At least one of the later series. Or one of the later games. And again, they pumped a bit more time with the exploration in the third game. So with that, yeah, they definitely did put more emphasis on exploration in the third game. But yeah, X2, it was I think it was fun. Definitely another take on the series as a whole. And again, since this is like the immediate sequel, and they are still trying to iron out the kinks, I still think it's a good, show. Okay, good. One more attempt at Sigla, and after that, I'm going to probably take another BRB. You know what? Maybe we'll just do X3. Maybe I'll just do a partial X3 and then go back to at another date. Maybe get started on that. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I'll give Sigma here another chance. Really bothersome, blah, blah, blah. Please just pop my head open. You just want to be Wolverine. Wow. The difference between a full sub-tank and a half sub-tank is... That's kind of depressing. I kind of hate I have to charge, like, fully here to get a weapon charge. Ow, ow. Oh no, that really likes bouncing upwards. Ah, don't eviscerate me just yet. Wow, really finicky weapon. No, that was a full charge. What gives? Well, that's that. Yeah, that's X2. And now we're moving on. We're just gonna move on to X3 because I really don't, yeah, no, just a 2-hour stream. We can go a little longer than that. I'm just gonna change some info real quick. And... yeah, no, I'll take like a short little BRB just while I get that fixed up and get the game started, so...